Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. My name is Joel, and this is the O2 Drop. You're listening to your favourite Made from Adults Pokemon VGC podcast, coming from Perth, the most isolated capital city in the world, which is one of the reasons we don't have a regionals anymore. Thank you for that moment of silence.
I think you just forgot what you're going to say next.
I'm joined by Chris.
Yes, you're all in my house and I'm here and I've got a lot to say. Couldn't get a word in with our Drew Bliss last week.
You couldn't get a word in.
Yapper.
Ironic.
No, here's a great, it's in all seriousness, if you haven't listened to our interview with Drew Bliss, the Sydney Regional Champion 2026 from last week yet, go and listen to it now. Then come back and listen.
Yeah, ignore Brady's video. Ours is better.
Yeah, it honestly might be one of the best interviews we've had. I'm joined by Dan.
Hello.
Yeah, you'll be able to say more this week, I'm sure.
What's up?
Maybe we can make out this episode.
Keen.
Yeah, make out for last week.
And Perth's favourite son, Alistair.
What's up?
Has that been democratically elected? Favourite son since when?
Who's got 3 Perth regional championships?
Do you?
I
Fucked, nerd.
have got at least 3 regional participation awards.
Would that make Alistair the alpha hetero of Perth?
The alpha.
We're back to that, are we?
You started it.
Dude, when you said that, I was like, I have to put that into like the Twitter shit post. And then I was like, oh, I didn't confirm with Drew
Whether he wants to be called publicly the alpha gay.
as the alpha gay.
Because I was gonna put something along the lines of, the O2 Drop is joined by like Australia's alpha, like VGC alpha gay, and then I was like, nah, better not put that in writing.
Restrained.
Yeah. It was a very good bit though.
Good bit.
I appreciated it. Look, there was a big event on this weekend.
It was.
Valentine's Day. Did you get lucky, Chris?
I don't really like. This is not in
Did
the bottom
Andrew
cut,
have cheese
so
again?
He has been struggling with his stomach lately, so I did not get any action. I did try and initiate actually, but then again, my stomach wasn't great either, so I can't really complain. So it's also partly my fault. But we did a very cute Valentine's Day date. We went and saw Pilion with Alexander Skarsgård at an outdoor cinema, and it was quite raunchy.
You went pogo rating as well, didn't you?
We did. I got a Regigigas. Shiny
Regigigas.
Regigigas. But I also found out that they did this like limited edition Heartbreak Spinder. I know that you all hate Spinder, but it had like it's
Fucking hate Spinder.
It's had like a heart shaped patch, one of its coloured patches, like over one eye, guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
And the heart was like broken down the middle, like a jagged heartbreak.
Oh, so that'd be a very specific design for the purpose of
Valentine's Day.
Because Spinder, it only has splotches. It doesn't have any straight lines on it in its normal design. So that's cool.
I don't know if it would be legal to transfer to home or anything like that.
Probably not.
I'm disappointed. I didn't even know about it until after the day, so I missed out.
Scammed.
Alistair, how was your Valentine's Day?
Valentine's good. Yeah, we went to Swan Valley and went out for dinner. Ginza Midai.
To where, sorry?
Ginza Midai. It's like a Japanese restaurant.
I gathered that much.
Yeah. Thank fuck for that. It's kind of like somewhat fine dining-ish kind of. So yeah, I got lucky. I would have preferred to get lucky at EUIC, if I'm honest, much more. But if we'll take what we can get.
What's the go-to at Ginza Midai?
Ordent. It's like a braised dishes.
Nice.
They're nice.
Anything braised in like Japanese cuisine is like so good.
Mint. Yeah.
Dan, how's Valentine's?
It was shit. My wife's in the Philippines, so it was just
nice. Yourself and Mrs. Palmer?
Oh yeah, Angelina Jolie, Pamela Henderson.
Did she get some Philippine?
That's good.
I hope not.
Oh, I missed.
What about you, Joe?
We went out for brekkie and then just rolled around in bed all day.
Fuck yeah.
All right, partner.
I had a super slack day and then picked up my kid at like 7 p.m, brought him home and sent him to bed. I was like,
yes.
peak fucking
Nice.
day.
Hell yeah.
That's a good Valentine's Day when you're 34.
Before we talk
about actual VGC, I forgot to say on my movie day, it was like a picnic thing. It was like an outdoor cinema.
Gross.
So we'd picked made these like bags of, it was like a charcuterie board and sandwiches and bread and dips and like bottles of wine and everything. This big spread. And we get there, it's actually just like outdoor, there's actually seats. So you couldn't sprawl out in a picnic. We had like 2 picnic blankets, pillows.
So you were fully prepped to be on the ground.
Over prepared.
Yeah.
And then we had Andrew had made these like fried chicken like sandwiches with like avocado and
God.
Nice.
other stuff like dressings and stuff. We had literally like one sandwich and then we were so full the entire charcuterie we didn't even touch it. It was like such a waste. The gays we obviously overcated.
Could I be invited to your next gay picnic?
Yeah,
It's really good.
sounds great.
All right, sure. Next time we have a gay picnic,
Yeah, it sounds great.
we can just do like an O2 drop gay picnic if you like.
We should. Hey,
I'll bring the
subs,
sausage.
let us know when you want to
Let
have
us
an
know if you
O2
wanna
drop
have
gay
Gay
picnic.
picnic.
The theme will be pink on a Wednesday.
So the picnic's going to be on a Wednesday?
No.
Oh.
Isn't that
Mean
the
Girls
Mean
reference?
Girls reference?
You know it's a Mean Girls reference, but they don't have picnics in Mean Girls.
They don't. They should though. Good movie.
Yeah.
One of Lindsay Lohan's best works.
I don't know why they remade it and then into a musical and just like copied the exact same storyline. I wanted like a sequel. No one wanted a musical version.
Is there a Mean Girls 2?
There's a Mean Girls like remake as a musical.
It's pretty good.
As
I
like a
enjoyed it.
Broadway musical? Or
No, like in the cinema.
Okay, I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, it
Sounds terrible.
Probably 3 years ago, I want to say.
That was decent. Renee Rapp was Regina George.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That's my input.
All right.
Also, The Parent Trap was Lindsay Lohan's best work.
That, yeah.
Lindsay Lohan's best work is that recording of her dancing in Ibiza, actually.
I haven't seen her dancing in Ibiza.
Whoa, we're going to Ibiza. I pronounce it like the Venga Boys do, and therefore it is correct.
What's that Vince Vaughn movie? Barcelona.
I have no idea.
They're like talking about Spain and they were talking about like Ibiza and then he's like, it's Barcelona.
It's just so pretentious and annoying.
It's so good. Anyway, there was an actual big Pokemon event this weekend. EUIC 2026.
It happened.
It happened. It was run and won. Before we get into the VG, I like to just give a shout out to our other pillars. So I'm just going to go through that super quickly. You're looking at me confused by the fact I said pillars.
Does that mean like Go, Unite, Juniors,
Yeah.
Seniors? Oh,
So
fuck, all
from
right.
a gaming perspective, they're referred to as pillars.
Hey guys, this is your toilet break. Go pee now.
Yep.
There'll be timestamps to jump ahead.
There won't. So Unite was won by Team Peps, which is a brand new team out of the EU. The players there are Varv, Xanti, Bruv, Potato, and Klaus.
Hate it.
Bruv.
Those aren't their usernames; those are their real names.
Bruv.
Potato.
Their real
not
names, bruv.
That's their gamer tags. Potato is a goated gamer tag.
Potato.
Yeah. Speaking of potatoes, Go was won by Padoman. Interesting enough, he won it from the losers final. So he did have to do a bracket reset, which for anyone who knows how Go works, Go runs on a double elim. So they finished their tournaments with a top 3. So it's the 2 people who have made it undefeated.
The winners final.
Winners final, they play, and then the loser of that plays the last remaining person in the losers bracket. Then they play the losers final, and then the winner of that goes back up to play the winner of the winners final, to play the grand final. And if you come from the losers bracket, you have to win 2 best of 3s.
Yep.
And Padoman did that. And Padoman, I love teams that come out of
Oh, the Pokemon are sick.
because
Yeah.
they're so crazy.
Especially at the power level, you have like some legendary and like a what? Fucking Stunfisk.
Yeah, Galarian, Stunfisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Drapion, Beedrill, Dunsparce, Milotic, Seaking, and Spiritomb.
Oh my God. Coming from VGC, that's insane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which ones were shadows?
They haven't displayed it properly, but my experience limited with Go tells me that Drapion and Dunsparce were probably Shadow.
Okay.
Shadow, for those of you who don't know, Shadow Pokemon in Go are like a rare drop. You have to do events to get them. You previously belonged to the Team Rocket characters within the game. So you have to go through like a little quest and then you get to battle a Team Rocket person and get their mon. So getting good Shadow Pokemon in Pogo is probably one of the hardest things.
Really hard, yeah.
And they're like more frail and do more damage. That's like their niche.
Yeah, so I think it's plus 20%, minus 20% defense.
Interesting.
Or something to that effect. So
Yeah, they're called Mega Zs.
So Shadow Pokemon are really good when they're bulky Pokemon.
Right.
Basically. Or if they have extremely fast, like tap moves so that they can get them off and do more damage and whatnot. TCG, winner for juniors was Kotaro Matsudaira. The winner from seniors division was just Jacob.
Just Jacob.
Good on you, Jake. Like, sure. Just one.
That's all they got
Nice.
from. That's all that Play Pokemon put up. And then the winner of Masters was Edwin Mesman, and they were running a Mega Absol Mega Kangaskhan EX deck, which that is available to check out on @Pokemon TCG on Twitter. Very interesting deck if you're into that. Which brings us into VGC.
Timestamp. We're back.
We're back.
Hello, friends.
Thank you for joining us.
So the winner of the juniors was Hideo. I didn't grab his last name, but the one remaining Japanese player in all of VG was in the juniors, and he won that with Fluttermane, Incin, Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Hearthflame, and Urshifu Rapid, I believe. Seniors was probably the best match of the whole weekend.
It was the most one. Honestly, I did watch all 3 days of the stream because I'm devoted to this podcast.
You are.
And it was basically the best game I watched the entire
whole weekend.
entire weekend.
Yeah.
I think because it was just like two hyper offense teams. It was a slugfest.
It was a 1-for-1 mirror, basically 6-for-6 mirror. I think they were team building together, or they had the same coaches or something like that.
I think they were like friends and teammates. Yeah.
So they both had the Genie Bros, Chi-Yu, Raging Bolt, Smeargle, and Urshifu Single Strike.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the teams that did second at a really big online tour.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
The end of last year.
Yeah, it's like the banded Urshifu.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
It came down to like 50-50 reads each turn, like which one's going to like switch out, which one are they going to target. And the winner, Charlie, like picked correctly more often, obviously, because he won. But like, it was just so exciting to like the reads and like watching like whether they were going to make the right call.
Yeah. Compared to the Masters final, the seniors final was amazing.
Yeah.
Like there's just something about watching hyper offense players just like go at it and make reads. And like when they make a switch, they've obviously like crazy.
There's more on the line. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy idea of like what they can survive. And I think there was one switching game too that like Leyland made or something where he like survived on like 14 HP and then like resulted in a clean sweep of KOs from that. It was just
that's hype.
Yeah.
They kept saying, what did the casters keep calling it all weekend? The pivot partners or something?
Pivot partners?
Pivot pals.
Pivot pals or something like that.
Pivot pals, yeah.
Not the blowjob bros.
No, not the Gooner Bros. There wasn't a pivot pal to be seen. There was no switching in for like fake out intimidate drops. It was just launch attack after attack. And that's what I want to see more of. But yeah, it was won by Charlie Kirk.
That was my favorite thing from all the tweets. Like, of course, Charlie K is a Smeargle player. It's like,
and then like,
including and not including Doug Void.
Yeah, because for juniors and seniors, obviously they don't publicly put their names into Twitter posts and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll do that on the stream to let you know who they are, but they don't put it up on Twitter posts. So it was like, Charlie K is your like seniors VG champ, and like everyone's like, of course, he's Smeagol player. And someone was like, watch this tweet get deleted in real time.
It did. It got deleted in real time. And it's hilarious. Before it got deleted, his name is Huda God, at Huda God, replied with a Photoshop of Charlie Kirk with like a Frankenstein stitches.
Oh my God.
So well done to Charlie Kim.
Charlie Kim.
Not to be confused with Charlie Kirk.
But son, we have to talk about the Pokemon you keep.
Yeah, he had an Urshifu plush.
He's got that massive Urshifu plush as well. It's like a foot tall.
Oh, wow.
Look, that along with the haircut. I'm not saying anything, but the signs are there.
I did want to talk about the winner's plushie choice because we had a Fluttermane, an Urshifu, and a Fanfi.
Yeah.
I mean, the Fanfi's pretty hype.
I know, but no Skiploom. You know, the meta's changing of the winning plush.
Yeah, like the Masters players need to get more creative.
I mean, I appreciate Zach for having the Mousehold plush.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
I'd like to know if, because they were selling those there. I wonder if like he just bought that then or if that's like his favorite Mon. I'd like to get him. Let's get him on the podcast.
Maybe. Now, should we go into breakdowns and then talk about our favorite parts of the events, or do you want to do?
Well, we can't call it the breakdown because that's what Squirrel VGC's new podcast. Don't go and listen to it.
Wait, we didn't talk about who won Masters.
Oh, Paul Chua.
Yeah, there you go. Moving on. All right.
Top Chua.
Sorry, you are right. So the two teams for Masters that made the finals were Raging Bolt Balance and Psyspet.
Hey,
pardon me.
It was a cool size spam, to be fair.
It was a cool size spam.
I'm a cool mum.
It was
the cool Daniel.
It was Hearthflame, Rapid, Tornadus, Iron Crown, Landorus,
Therian.
Bando, and Indeedee. And then Paul Chua was running
his same shit.
Literally just the Raging Bolt balance team.
Yeah, the 6 he's been doing like all of regular.
Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Fluttermane version.
Yeah.
Not Chien Pao, Landorus like we often see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bulky Thunderwave. Most likely bold.
And he 2-0'd poor Zachary Weed as well.
He did. It was kind of the least exciting finals. Shout out to Hideo though from the juniors. Coldest kid I've ever seen. Wins an IC. Stands up, signs a slip, shakes his opponent's hand, and then just stands around.
Now what?
Yep, that's what I expected.
They don't really know what to do. Like
zero pop
when's the next?
headlights.
Do I have another round? Or
like zero emotion. I was like, wow, that kid is like locked in.
Yeah.
He's just like,
it's like, can I go play the Pokopia demo now? Like,
he's like, I really didn't actually want to be playing a Pokemon all weekend.
There was. I mean. When you say there was, they needed a bit more excitement and like from the players.
Yeah.
First of all, I could not stand Costa's like the hype man Costa on the stream. He's like, all right, everyone, this is your VG semi-final.
There was a lot of redundant words like in that as well.
And he would just like talk awkwardly for like a minute before introducing the player, and then it would be like, and the crowd goes mild. No, there was some reaction.
It was a bit too much.
He was like, the players were probably a little bit too low and he was way too high. And
and made the discrepancy between the two was enormous.
Twitter was awash with commentary on EUIC. As you mentioned, Twitter of the week is going to be very difficult this week. But honorable mention, just what we're talking about, the on-stage persona of the players. Pox VGC tweeted, guys, there's literally pyrotechnics going on and an announcer shouting your name. How do you just waddle out like that? I love Paul Chua, but can we get some good intros and excitement from these players? Have you go at Paul Chua waddling onto the stage as being announced, with the pyro going off? I mean, I would probably go at there with at least like a waving hand and a smile.
I would show pony the fuck out of it and then embarrass myself in the finals. Like, that's what I would do.
Okay.
So
you wouldn't waddle out?
No, I would demonstrate the smallest amount of energy possible, like just give it some flair.
Okay.
I think we just got spoiled last time because it wasn't enough. Anything compared to that will be less than.
And it'll come off as like, oh, you're trying like
exactly,
too much.
Yeah.
I think we need entrance music for every player.
The problem with that is that it would have to be
rights to the music.
Nintendo's. Yeah.
It would have to be Nintendo.
All right, well then give us like a playlist
me come out
from.
The Pokemon Center.
I'm going to come out to the Hyrule Castle theme from Super Smash Brothers.
That's good.
Right. Yeah. They've got plenty of good back catalogue, right, of music. I want to like the lights to dim and then be like, to protect the world from devastation, to unite our peoples within our nation. I want like a rocket intro. That's what I want for me when I come on stage.
Apparently they were blasting To Be a Master at the event. I saw someone tweet about that.
I'm not too sure myself.
I've heard someone tweet that. Sorry, heard. You don't hear tweets. I saw someone tweet that and I was like, that sounds awesome.
That's awesome, yeah.
I guess you could hear it if you asked Siri to read it out loud to you. You could hear a tweet.
Sorry, I don't have Siri on this thing.
What is that?
A good phone.
Oh, sorry. I'll just shut up now.
But yes, onto our X2s, which gives us one of like the last controversies to come out of EUIC because there was a lot this weekend.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot.
Okay, so X2s. There were like 1,455 people attended the VG event.
Big
Crazy.
event.
So all of the X2s, going through them in finishing order, we have Paul Chua, Zachary Weed, Francesco Piopero, Roberto Parente, Nicholas Kahn, shout out, Davide Fazio, Frederick Nielsen, Eric Rios, Giuseppe Musico, Alex Gomez, Yuval Uliga. Apologies, that's probably really wrong.
Also, apologies for Giuseppe.
Whatever.
Giuseppe.
Andrea Pagano, Ko Tsukude, Sidi Badian, Luca Paz, Shohei Kimura, and Yuto Kimura. For those of you counting the amount of names I just gave you, 17.
I was so upset about this.
17
Still upset by
X2s.
it.
They're playing an asymmetrical cut, right?
They do, with a maximum of 16 people.
What? Why?
So the rules for 2026 are that they would play an asymmetric top 8 with a maximum of 16. Now, the way the rules are written, we play natural Swiss +2 for anything above 128 people. Okay. Technically speaking, that is meant to get you to a point where nobody can go X2 and miss. However, thanks to our friends at sixprizes.com, they do have a will I make top cut calculator. Now, 1,455 players with 13 Swiss rounds and a 16-player top cut. 13.6 players at 11-2 will make top cut and 0.3 will miss. So there's a roughly 30% chance for the whole event that someone was going to miss at X2. And it happened to be Yuto Kimura. And there was lots of discourse around this. They should be compensated. They should have had an opportunity.
I don't know why you don't just get 16th, 17th place to have a playoff and then the winner.
I agree with you, but the rules specifically forbid it because they don't want to have 5 rounds of finals.
The worst part was that it was streamed as like the winning in.
And then it was winning out.
Yeah, it was.
Let me. I'm gonna paint. I want to paint a picture for you because I watched this.
But before you paint the picture, I did some calcs.
Okay,
1,428 players would have avoided it.
Oh my
so
god!
That should be the cap then.
Not necessarily because so TCG gets like nearly 4,000 people playing at these events, right?
Well, yeah.
So like it's just you need to go further or be less. But yeah, basically we had 27 too many people attend EUIC in the VG bracket. TCG avoids this situation by draws, basically. So it was unlikely, but it did happen.
I just think that this was just such an ugly look for the Pokemon company in general. So let me paint the picture for you, right? So Yuto Kimura, it was his first major event he's ever attended. Ever. And they got on, the casters went on about this for like a good hour. They were like, oh, this just goes to show you that if you're sitting at home and thinking, oh yeah, no, I could never do this and I shouldn't get into the game because I'm not going to good enough to go to one of these events. Like, there's proof right now. Here's Yuto Kimura. It's his first event. He's into Top Cut and, he's just won the winner. And they went on and preached. Like, here's the shining beacon of like why young players should get into the game because anyone can do it. He rocked up. It's the first event. He's made Top Cut. And then we had Costa, and I'm going to play this audio because it is so bad. This is like these winners interview. Listen to this.
I've got yet another trainer ready to go into Top Cut, Yuto Kimura. What a way to go about it as well, Yuto. Huge congratulations. You are actually a player that has had quite a bit of online tournament experience. This is your first international tournament. How are you feeling? You are so close going into a direct invitation.
And
then while this is happening, he's actually been eliminated from the tournament. How fucking bad is that?
That's horrible,
I don't have like specifics on the resistance that he would have had at that point, but like obviously he was the worst X2.
I'm sorry, but if you go 11-2 and you are playing in the fucking 13th round and you win on stream, you're playing finals as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, or not finals, but like top cut. That is fucking ridiculous.
I do not disagree with you. However, the rules are very clear.
Yeah, but like, who are making these rules?
Last season, this wouldn't have happened. They would have played 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But they decided to cap it this year at 4 rounds for finals for major events.
Why?
I'm sure it extends from the TCG side of things. For these big events, I think they play 8 rounds day 1, and then they play like 7 rounds day 2. And then if they had top 32 possibility, then they have to play another 4 rounds, which is a near 12-hour day on day 2.
Well, why would, instead of playing an extra round, why couldn't they just have a 17-person top cut and then just the highest resistance ranking gets a bye?
They used to. Joel is saying that's not the rule anymore.
You're saying that
it would be 5 rounds because the person who is in 17 is in the top 32 bracket. So 15 people sit on their ass and do nothing while 16 and 17 play a game.
Yeah. And then they play the top 16.
And then they play the top 16. And then they play top 8.
Also, his resistance was 0.07% below.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Fuck.
0.07.
This is why people shouldn't drop halfway through the tournament. Play it to the end because people will need your resistance. And if you drop, you get like...
No, because if you drop, you give them mercy.
Actually, wait. Does it count day 1 resistance and for day 2 players?
Yes.
Okay.
If you drop at 0x, you give the people you've played a 25% resistance.
I thought dropping early tanks your resistance.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Is anyone back me up here?
No, it's better than them playing it out
and going
0-8 or something.
They give you their full resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably chances are you probably get a couple of wins at the
It's the same with people who play out versus drop out. So if you like Warren played an event where he was like 3-0 and had to drop or something because he had like an event, he gave people a 75% resistance when he dropped instead of a 100%.
Okay.
Because leaving the tournament narrows the bridge of what resistance you can give people.
Okay.
But
you convinced me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, but you convinced me.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just the luck of the draw, who you face and how well they do. I remember like when they announced this rule change, like we all had our like eye on it. We raised an eyebrow. We're like,
Because I think they announced the top 16 and they said we're going to play an additional Swiss round.
Right.
At the same time. So they're like, we should be good guys. Like, lo and behold.
Yeah.
Rough.
It has happened at one of the biggest fucking events on the year. It is horrendous. It is shit. People should have been aware that it was a possibility from the very start because VG does not have buys. You can go into a calculator like I did after the event and see that there's a 30% chance that one X2 is going to miss.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they don't want to play a 5th round. I think it would be perfectly fine to do that.
Would you like me to explain it again?
No, I'm talking about like changing the rules to allow an extra round.
Like next season, they should adjust this.
I imagine they will probably adjust it back.
Because at the beginning of this season, we were like, this is never going to happen, so it's fine. But
it happened.
Now it fucking happened,
I think in TCG, they had like one event in the US where like 28 people made top cut or something like that. There was like a lot of people had the same record.
A lot
as
of intentional draws between the lines.
Yeah, 100%. Lots and lots of IDs. So like a lot of rule changes that happen to tournament proceedings seem to be centered around TCG and stopping them doing manipulation of the finals.
But surely they would just have separate rules for TCG and VGC. They're completely different games.
They are, but they are operated by the same thing. The only reason Go is different is because it's operated on a double elim.
Yeah, exactly. So they've got Go on a different thing. Like the time of the rounds is different. Like, so like why, I don't understand why they have to be tethered to the same rule set. It doesn't make any sense.
Isn't the round time the same between VG and TCG?
VG doesn't have a round timer because we have game timers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we used to have round timers. Yeah,
yeah, before the in-game time. Yeah,
right.
If we lost in-game timers on Champions, if that comes out, we would probably end up with a round timer for VG.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, that was one of the last controversies to come out of EUIC.
Pour one out for Kimu.
Yeah,
sorry, bud.
It's really shit.
Yeah.
Well, his last round was against Agadi as well, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Who also tweeted out, doesn't matter if I won or not, wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, like, fuck.
Did he end up with a worse resistance after?
Well, he lost to Yuto.
Kimu.
Yeah. So
but if he won, he might have had a better resistance.
I'm pretty sure he did the calc.
He did the calc
in the same spot.
Well, I think if they were paired together, that means they were similar resistance, right?
And at 0.07, that's a lot of your opponents in that final round as well. Like it's
less than 0.1%. That's insane. Yeah.
If it was like a 1 or 2% gap, you'd be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't submarine in. But less than 0.1%, it's like, fuck.
It hurts.
Yeah, I just want to extend like he tweeted it was like a real big shock for him, of course, but he's going to try his best for Worlds.
Okay, good.
Poor Saka has to go through the Japan system. He could have made top 4 if he made the cut.
True, because NAIC is after Japan Nationals, right? NAIC is usually in June.
No, Japan Nationals was after NAIC last year.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what it usually is.
Yeah.
But either way, he's got to run that gauntlet unless he goes to NAIC or something.
And runs it back and does just as good.
So hope he makes it. Definitely deserves it after that run.
Look, I respect the Japanese players that come to the internationals and just consistently roll good results and then miss out. Yeah,
well, they're the smart ones.
Tsukude and Kimura and Yuto all made it to X2 at the biggest VGC event we've ever had.
They're the ones that are going to do well at Worlds if they get there, because Worlds is obviously like an open team sheet best of 3 format and these massive venues and tournaments. Japan Nationals and their circuits is like a best of 1 closed team sheet qualification system, right? So it's good for these players to go and compete because it's like good Worlds prep. Would you say that?
Yeah, like for Japanese players playing open team sheets, like taking the training weights off. I can see everything now. I can make better educated players than usual. Yeah.
How is your prep for Japanese qualification going?
My prep is just checking every day to see if they're going to announce it. If they're going to announce the system.
This time last year it was announced, right?
It was announced 6th of January last year. So I don't want to go on too much of a tangent for Champions and stuff, but we're speculating that that means we're probably going to play the qualifiers on Champions. Yeah.
Yeah, because they moved the global challenge and the grand challenge dates around as well. So kind of reinforces it.
Okay, so potentially we're looking at March for,
I reckon,
Champions.
That
is a very good indicator, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of, we do have a grand challenge this weekend coming up. When this comes out on Thursday, it's that weekend.
Make sure you lock in your team when you're listening to this if you want to participate in that.
Go register right now. Pause the podcast, come back and push play again. But are we going to do a stream?
I think there is intention to.
There is intention to.
Dan's stuff is in storage. We do have option 2. And in the next few months, I'm going to get a condensed setup for us to make it easier.
Yeah, it'd be real. I'm going to take this GC pretty seriously, but I have a Bucks party on Saturday, so it's going to. So we'll see how seriously. We'll see how
serious you are about being serious. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're streaming on Saturday, right?
Yeah. No, you actually are, but I'm thinking maybe Sunday. I might just do like a Discord call between the subscribers. And maybe just point my webcam at the TV. I don't know. I don't have the technology to do a proper stream, but I will be doing it, and there will be a GC summit this week.
Nice.
Love the summits.
The summits are so fun.
Should we talk about, before we go, or should we do usage and then other drama at EUIC?
Oh, there was a lot of drama. Let's break up the drama.
Let's do some usage. Okay, so Mons with all of these Pokemon had above 20% usage in day 1. So number 1, Urshifu Rapid, followed by Incin, Flutter, Raging Bolt, Tornadus, Landorus, Rillaboom, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Amoonguss, Ogerpon, Wellspring, and Chien-Pao.
Yeah, these Pokemon are all just too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Urshifu was the number one used Pokemon on day one, which I think it overtook Incineroar and Fluttermane for the first time.
Yes. Yep.
Return of the King. It's
and
back.
Then day 2, so these two Pokemon, 52% usage, Incin and Urshifu Rapid Strike. Then we had Fluttermane at 44, and then we had Tornadus, Raging Bolt in the low 30s. Landorus, Incarnate, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, and Amoonguss all at 28.1%. And then Ursaluna, Rillaboom, Chien-Pao, and Ogerpon Wellspring were your day 2 usages above 20%.
Yeah.
But the Pokemon with the biggest differentials between their day 1 and day 2 usage. So the Pokemon that made it through to day 2 the best. Number 1, Guts Ursaluna.
Not surprised.
Not surprised.
Plus 6.82% on usage from day 1 to day 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Incin.
We had the Nielsen brothers there peddling it.
Yeah. Incin plus 5.3% from day 1 to day 2. Amoonguss plus 5.08% from day 1 to day 2. Porygon 2 plus 4.1% day 1 to day 2. And then Ogerpon, Hearthflame, and Urshifu Rapid at plus 3%. Surprising to me, Dragonite plus 3% from day 1 to day 2 usage. Same as Tornadus. And then a surprising little one had a usage of 1.86% in day 1 up to 4.29%.
Is it Thundy?
Wheezing Gala.
Damn.
Yeah, Marcus Coe was back on the wheezing, wasn't he? With the dojo.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
They got runner up at Birmingham with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those
He got the double. He won a game on stream with the double protect.
Yeah.
so those are the mons most likely to push you into day 2 effectively.
Wheezing Gala. You heard it here first.
I mean, we discussed Ursaluna in the voice chat in the subscriber server the other day. I almost prefer Xerneas to Ursaluna.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just too good. They need to. It would be in like one of my top 10 like needed changes.
Surely number 1 is Urshifu. Can we all agree on that?
I'm thinking maybe it's not anymore. Like
you don't think Unseen Fist is a problem?
It is definitely. Maybe it is number 1
with guaranteed crits.
It is insane. Yeah.
I don't know. The fact that like again, we talked about this. It doesn't need to be on the field to set up. You can U-turn something. It gets burnt. Boom. It's online. You protect. Online. And when Facade like one-shots everything, it's so ridiculous.
It's too much.
Not everything.
The majority of things.
Everything that resists Headlong Rush.
Orthworm.
Why does it get Headlong Rush? Like, what is Garchomp and Landorus stomping tantrum?
Well, Headlong Rush was a new move in Legends Arceus that it got. That was like when it learned it.
Great Tusk got Headlong Rush first, right?
I think it had it,
Yeah.
Yeah, first for usage that we had, because we had Reg B before we had Reg D.
Yep. Yeah,
that's how letters work.
That is how letters work.
We're series 2.
I don't mind. I mean, like it didn't win. Like Bolt Balance won. I don't mind Ursaluna as much as you do. Maybe I don't like it when they got like P2 Ursaluna or P2 or Crest Ursaluna on the field. And it's like fuck, I can't KO any of these motherfuckers in one hit. But the Pokemon itself, I'm okay with.
You hate Urshifu more.
Yes. There's a lot of things I hate more. Amoonguss, Incineroar. I think they should take away Parting Shot from Incineroar. I think that would give like Pokemon maybe like Scrafty or something else that gets fake out Parting Shot and Intimidate. We'll give them a niche to separate them from Incineroar, because Incineroar gets everything all the other support mons have got, plus a great typing, plus great stats.
Yeah.
Plus. It's like, just take away something from it, just so that there's other reasons to use something else. Well, I mean, U-turn doesn't give you
doesn't need
U-turn doesn't give you the -1 on drop.
No, it doesn't. But I think it'll still function like
because then it gets Assault Vest.
Well, it would probably run like Snarl and stuff then, so you can do something.
You can get Leech Life.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it. Okay, look, I think it would make it slightly less broken. Getting rid of Parting Shot.
Oh yeah, it's a nerf, but it would still be extremely effective.
It's a very
opinion.
mild nerf. Like a good nerf would be Knockoff, getting rid of that.
That would be good.
Because like T-Tar got lost Knockoff for a long time.
Yeah.
So
I just think maybe even if they're going to do rolling deck sets, maybe we just go through like a whole game without Incineroar in the game. Is that not a good idea? Like, do we need it in every?
I mean, we could have it in Champions. We could have a whole year without Incin.
Yeah, then you take away all starters, and then the blowjob bros are gone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think they'll do that just because of the fact that we've got like Mega Meganium, you know.
And the thing is, they sell merch.
Mega Feraligatr.
Yes.
But there's been precedent of having some starters in the game. Like Gen 8 did not have all the starters.
Fair.
There's precedent. The Meganium was Dexited in Gen 8.
Oh no, not Meganium.
My point is, there's precedent.
I don't mind it. I think it's honest, Incineroar. It's annoying for, you know, casual viewers, but like in terms of competitiveness, it's not as egregious as things like Urshifu and Ursaluna. They generally feel like almost unfair in terms of their power.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, Incin still has to risk getting KO'd to do its stuff.
Yeah, and it doesn't do insane damage.
Just can you do a top 10 of this? Because I'm really curious.
I was actually thinking we should discuss like the top 10 like quote unquote necessary buffs, nerfs, or changes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a big good episode.
Not necessarily like right now.
No. I need time to think. I need time to think how I'm going to buff the bug type. You know, I need like shit like that. I need time to think.
Yeah, but perhaps in a future episode.
Okay, number 1 Formon core. Obvious. We don't need to go over that. Can you guess the number 2 usage core if you haven't searched it?
Number 2 usage core.
P2 Ursaluna, Incin, Amoonguss.
Yeah.
So close.
I would have guessed that.
So close. You got 3 out of 4.
Is it a Wellspring Ogerpon instead of Amoonguss?
No.
It's like Cresselia instead of P2.
No,
P2 had a rise.
A Shifu instead of P2. Yeah.
Yeah. So number 2 Formon core in terms of usage was Amoonguss, Incin, Rapid Strike, and Ursaluna.
Where was Crown Didi on that list?
In terms of Formon core, it was outside of 50% usage.
Interesting.
However,
surely Formon core, there would have been like, I don't say number 1, but like Lando, Torn, Urshifu, Incin.
Not in terms of above 50% usage. So number 1 core obviously is Bolt, Blowjob Bros, and Urshifu. The
Blowjob Bolt. I'm going to call it that for now.
Throat goat.
You blowjob Bolt player.
Are you hearing this, Paul Chua?
And then the next 3 most common cores are just a variation of Amoonguss, Incin, Urshifu, Ursaluna, Tornadus, and P2. So basically that team.
Yeah, okay.
The winningest Formon core was Tornadus, Incin, Urshifu, and Ursaluna.
Yeah.
With a 53% win rate.
That's good.
Yeah. So no surprises. And then, the top 4 win rate cores are just a variation of that P2 Ursa team. But then in 5th place with a 52.73% win rate is Hearthflame, Iron Crown, Indeedee, Urshifu.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Crown Town.
There was a few Crown Town. There's had a bit of a rise in the lead up to this event.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting though. You mentioned the P2 Torn Ursaluna team. Shohei Kimura won a VR with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend he won a VR with Blowjob Bolt. And he decided to bring Blowjob Bolt to EUIC. So there must be like some reasoning there, I think, like because they're both clearly 2 of the best teams in the format. Maybe he favored a Raging Bolt because it's better against more teams, including this Torn team as well.
While you're talking about Shohei Kimura, gotta say his name.
Kimura, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're fine.
When we talk about Shohei, on stream, I think it was day 1, he was up against Flavio, who finished, he did pretty well as an Italian player running Thunderous, but Shohei was like so calm and collected and confident with his team, with his Blowjob Bolt, that he did not use Terra once in their 3-game set.
Yeah.
Like didn't Terra once crazy. On stream. I was just mind-boggling. They're like, surely you just like,
what the fuck is that Jim from Gen 8?
Piers in the
Spikemouth. He was playing Spikemouth by accident.
Maybe he hadn't gotten far enough in the game yet where he didn't have the Terra function unlocked.
Could you imagine?
Well, seeing as none of the top players actually play the game properly, then yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the switches are provided by...
They are.
True. Well, that doesn't stop it because that has happened before.
It has, Okay, so three full teams had above 50 individual usages. So number one team at 76 usages was the P2 Ursaluna team. Number two at 54 usage was Crown Town with Reggie Drago. And then 52 usages, we have Chien Poo, Raging Bolt, Landorus, Incarnate, Blowjob Bros.
Yeah, the Japan balance team.
Team. Now, data gets funny when there's less usage. The number one 6-mon team had a win rate of 79.31%.
Is it the Thundy one?
The Italian Thundy team.
Gouging Fire, Thunderous.
Ting Lu.
It was,
Yeah.
Chien Pao, Ting Lu, Gouging Fire, Dragonite, Thunderous, and Urshifu Rapid. Technically speaking, the number one team. But Dragonite appears in like 4 of the top 10 winningest teams.
Such a weird ass team.
Yeah.
Dragonite's good.
Dragonite's very
It's
good.
so good.
Can you guess the worst core that attended EUIC? So, yeah, let's go worst core that attended EUIC.
Define core.
4-mon team. Or 4 Mons. Worst core.
Golden Go Drago. Just
Hang on, that went well though. Like Justin Tang got.
yeah, Justin Tang did well. I reckon everyone else saw the team report. Everyone
got on the team
Yeah.
six
Yeah.
and.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Fuck.
I'll go. I mean, worst 4 core.
Had the lowest win rate of any 4-mon core.
Was
Probably
it
Snow.
Chen Pao Entei? Am I on the right track?
No.
No. Okay. And it wasn't like a 2-2-2 type team?
Nope.
I don't know what other, like.
Was it like Farigiraf, Blood Moon, or
Nah.
Ain't no one, no one's even bringing that.
Yeah, it's not even used. Yeah.
Wasn't Gay Bear?
Blowjob Bros plus Fluttermane is the worst
team.
4-mon core.
Wait, what is Blowjob Bros like Raging Bolt in that?
No, Blowjob Bros, Incin, Rilla, and just include Urshifu in that.
Okay.
Son,
Okay,
we
so-
need to talk about the Pokemon you keep.
Right. Do you know what, Kate? Speaking of which, again, probably should be on the bottom cut, but randomly the other day, we were playing Pokemon Go and I can't remember how Thunderous came up. I think I had the stream on and Andrew saw a player using Thunderous and he just randomly goes, I'd fuck a Thunderous. completely unprovoked.
Incarnate or Therian though?
He's like, yeah, it's just a torso. And I'm like,
Hey, what Incarnate?
What does Therian... I can't even remember what Therian Thunders
bird.
looks like.
It's like,
It's
No,
the
it's not.
one with,
That's-
the like the claws and shit.
yeah.
The Voltazorb one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's still kind of... It's Incarnate, kind of. But
Not really. It's more beast.
more beast,
Yeah.
yeah. No, Tornadus is the fucking bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It is one of the worst designs.
It's ugly as
Therian's
fuck.
ugly. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of the genie designs are particularly great, personally.
What do you mean? Floating man with arms crossed? Peak design.
Yeah.
Yeah. Floating on the cloud.
I think Lando T is about the best of the bunch because it's like a tiger.
Wow.
Wow.
You don't like the enamorous turtle?
I don't like his
I like
little,
turtles.
He's got
turtles.
weird like flippers.
Fucking hate that thing.
She
It's-
has weird flippers, thank you.
It is female only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has fugly flippers, little thalidomide baby. You know, it's
Of
just
course, Chris doesn't like it.
it's a notorious birth defect drug. if anyone's
Misogynist Chris here. The worst team, 16 usages, 45% win rate. Want to have a shot in the dark at Mons that might be on that team?
6-mon team.
Yep.
Worst team.
I want to say Snow.
No, unfortunately.
Is it just Paul Chewer's team?
Sand.
Could you imagine? No,
Sand.
no. Smeagol,
Oh,
Torkoal,
hard trick crown.
Hatterene.
That one.
Diego.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Indeedee, Urshifu,
The matchup
Single, and
Yeah.
Farigiraf.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hard
Yeah,
trick
that
room.
team. Yeah.
16 people brought it and they went a combined 59-71.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Good.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
hate that team.
It kind of circumvents actually playing Pokemon in a
Yeah.
way. I know
Yeah.
that sounds somewhat disrespectful to people that
It
play
does
this team.
it does it has Farigiraf to stop your priorities. It has Hatterene to reflect your statuses and all sorts of shit.
Is this on your list of 10 things that need to be nerfed?
Shifu, yes, but everything else is fine. Okay. Expanding Force as well would be in my top 10.
Rillaboom's in every fucking team, so that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I don't like Rillaboom. I've used it many times. I've had to, because obviously you have to use it to win sometimes, but it's like you either run Indeedee or Rillaboom. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. And I had a quick look at the items and the moves. 50% chance you're going to play a team that had Assault Vest, Booster Energy, Focus Sash, and Life Orb. Or
makes sense.
Huge gap between those 4 items, and like number 5 was at like 20% usage. So like
interesting.
Your covert cloaks and clear amulets.
Yeah, all that so far down. All those 4 above 50%.
Those are top items you mentioned. Yeah. They are just good items. Yeah,
goated for what they do. 42% of Pokemon had Protect, 10% had Follow Me, 9% had Spiky Shield, which basically means that 9% of the Pokemon that rocked up
were an Ogerpon.
Was Cacturn.
That's really...
Cacturn had 9% usage at EUIC.
You wish.
8% had a Trick Room and 8% had a Tailwind. What's that number? 13% had Fake Out. 11% had Close Combat.
So this is like all the Pokemon, or
all the Pokemon? Yeah, not just teams.
So I was thinking like it would be interesting to see teams.
3,695 individual mons had Protect.
Yeah, right.
Again, 11% had Close Combat. That's basically all of the Urshifu.
Yeah.
8.8% had Ivy Cudgel, which is less than the 9.1% that had Follow Me. Spiky Shield.
See, Cacturn.
How?
So no. Some Ogerpon wouldn't have had
Glimmora, Spiky Shield.
Glimmora,
and Smeargle.
Yeah, Smeargle potentially.
You don't run Ivy Cudgel on your Smeargle?
Amateur.
I run Hyperspace Hole, thank you very much.
Hyperspace Hole Smeargle was so funny.
That's right. Love it.
And then 8% had Moonblast and Sludge Bomb and Earth Power.
Moonblast is in my top 10.
Yeah.
Oh, agreed. The special attack drop.
Is unnecessary.
Secondary.
Make it
95.
Yeah,
like,
it's so overtuned.
Just make it 10%.
Give it a chance to miss.
I think if you're gonna nerf Moonblast, maybe we could buff Play Rough.
Yeah, make it 100. Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Give it to more things.
Yeah. Great.
Bulu, please.
Yes.
Give Bulu some love.
Come on.
Have you got more odd?
No, that is all.
Can we talk about another drama?
Should we talk about the first drama that happened before the first round?
Was it team sheet errors?
Team sheet errors.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They came thick and fast. I'm not just big name players.
I actually forgot about that because there was just so much other drama.
It was a torrent of errors. And as someone correctly pointed out, actually, you went a bit of a Twitter warpath and then deleted them all.
I wrongly went on a Twitter warpath on the podcast account when I should have done it on my personal account. So I deleted those replies.
Good job.
And I apologize to anyone that had something bad said to them by the O2 drop. That was me.
His name is Joel Walraven. His address is... So I want to give a shout out to Mint Green Monkey, who basically tweeted, I don't get why people aren't triple checking their team sheet and mons before flying out to the biggest tournament of the year. I mean, it's a fair thing to say, right?
Yeah.
Don't blame the judges because I know that upsets you, Joel.
Yeah. Can I read Federico's tweet?
Please.
So he said, had a team sheet error, in brackets, wrong item on a mon, end brackets. I instantly noticed it once the judge gave me the team sheet before even playing a single game, but they didn't allow me to change it and use the right item. Very bad ruling for the most important tournament of the year. I now have to play the whole tournament with a suboptimal item, which is probably going to get me a bad result. So I'm disappointed. I hate to inform Federico, but the team sheet cutoff time is the beginning of the tournament.
Yep.
It does not matter if you have not played a game. The team sheet cutoff time
like 7 a.m.
is when all of the admin staff for the event start doing admin.
Yes.
And you may start 2 or 3 hours after that. Irrelevant. People are working those 2 to 3 hours to make the event happen. As Magic Mushrooms or whatever.
Green Mint Monkey.
Green Mint Monkey.
Wasn't even close.
Are you trying to say you want some?
Nah. Not right now. Yeah, Stefan Mott had
Pengy.
had the same thing. They tweeted a lot over the weekend. Okay, give me a second to find his.
They did the same thing when said incorrect ruling, which
identified one mistake on my team sheet before the tournament started, and the judges won't let me fix it. GG, super glad I flew here. Team is unplayable with the wrong item on Flutter. Dropping, and then said something about the side events. Prizing at Fanfinity side events is legitimately like 15% of the prizing you get from your average NA regional, and the side events are more expensive to play in. Scam territory. That's an interesting take. But yeah, again, as a player, you are responsible for submitting your team, for training your team, and making sure your hardware is ready to go.
Yep.
If you fuck up one of those things, it is not a bad ruling from a judge to say, match the team sheet. Dan, you went digging. You're like, no way it says that in the rules. And it does say in the rules.
They've changed
the team sheet is the Bible. Yes.
It used to be best of three. It used to be 2 out of 3.
In 2025, it was a triangle. It was basically you had your submitted rental, you had your submitted team sheet, and then you had your team. And 2 out of 3 was the Bible then. But now it's just the team sheet, and the rental exists as a primary hack check. If you don't have a rental, it's probably because the team is illegal in some way.
I don't want to like make it too messy for the judges and for the players, but like theoretically, what would you say to something like the head judge being contacted? The head judge can come and endorse the team sheet with the correct item. And then, do you think, like editing a doctor's prescription, like the prescriber to endorse? Yep,
they're not going to do that for 100 players that fuck up their team sheet.
I mean, I don't know how many people players fuck up. I'm firmly.
I saw at least 3 people tweet about it.
Yeah, I did too. I'm firmly in agreement that you can't like blame the system. Like how an item is something that I don't understand. Maybe like forgetting to Terra your Pokemon in game because like, you know how something you're going to make it Terra Ghost and you write down Terra Ghost and you submit it, but then you maybe like forgotten to Terra it. That's something like it. But like actually visually you're going through your box as you register into with a rental code thing. You're checking the item, you're checking the Terras. You're like having the wrong attached item. That is a pretty bad blunder. And it happened to both Pengy and Federico.
And the thing about that as well is, but they didn't complain about getting a game loss into round 1. So technically they got off easy.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't have gotten the round loss because they would have played with the correct item.
No, a game loss. So they're presumably their team.
Because the rental would have been the wrong thing, but
their team would have not matched the team sheet at the beginning.
But if they noticed that round 0, then they being told, oh, you have to play with what's on this, then technically they play round 1 without the error.
Yeah.
Again, technically the tournament has begun. I would say the judges were being lenient by not giving.
So that qualifies for a round loss if you
not a round, a game.
Sorry, a game.
Yeah.
If the opponent hasn't said anything, and it's like you self-reporting it before the opponent's even seen the team.
Yeah, because you've done it before the game is even like you've even played. So you're like, hey, can I change this? It's wrong. No. All right. Well, I guess I'm playing with the right item.
Yeah. I don't think there would have been a game.
Yeah. Okay.
Game losses can be issued in between rounds when things are found.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you'd played with the same 4 mons for like 3 rounds and then you like discover something, you like go to the judge, they'll be like, oh, you got to fix that. And you have a game loss into round 4 effectively.
Yeah. So,
or if your opponent discovers it, then they lose that game, like basically effective immediately. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That happened to me at my first EUIC.
Oh, really?
He protected with Corviknight and he didn't have protect on his sheet. I was like, what? I doubled into it. And it's annoying because I was probably going to win that game anyway. Yeah. But that game got counted as their loss.
Yeah.
And we just played like game 2 normally as if I was 1-0. Yeah.
He would have been tilted anyway though. You would have got the advantage.
He was very apologetic actually. Like really nice about it, honestly.
Yeah. Fedacampo still made day 2, by the way.
Still made day 2.
Still made day 2.
And I think Pengy went 5-3.
I think it was he submitted Life Orb. Well, actually, he wanted Life Orb Urshifu, but submitted Mystic Water. So like,
it's still a playable item.
It's not like like something crap, right?
To go on a rant and say super bad ruling because that's relatively inconsequential.
Yeah, I mean,
there's like a close combat.
Close combat,
yeah.
But basically, it's a PSA to anyone using the
extreme
speed extension, like to fill in your Arcanine team list quickly. Double, triple check everything.
I didn't even know there was an extension. Of course, there is.
You should use it because it's fucking terrible. The UI, doing it manually.
I dislike Arcanine using it.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I've only used it for like Professor Cups recently, so they're like relatively memey sets.
Yeah.
But I get it.
I would highly recommend using the extreme speed extension, but like thoroughly check everything before, do it the night before as well.
Even get your friend, your mate that's staying in the hotel room with you to double check it for you as well. Like cross compare. I don't know what sort of contract Arcanine has with Big Picker for these tournaments, but like surely they could actually provide some decent fucking software for the team lists.
It is good compared to what we've previously had.
I think it's improved, over the years.
Which is saying a lot.
What we had previously prior to Arcanine was giving judges your sheets and then manually checking it prior to doing team checks.
Yeah, you were around for that era.
Yeah.
Rip Zapdos.
Is that a I was going to say that better not be a throwback.
Nah, that wasn't intentional at all.
Don't even get me started.
But you got to due diligence.
Yep.
Do it yourself. And I found it personally very funny that the people who are complaining about it, their pinned tweet is on coaching. Right? Here, contact me on this for coaching and these are my rates.
Yeah.
That's their pinned tweet and they're the first ones to like complain about their errors and not take accountability for it and put it onto the tournament organizers and the judges to say it's their fault that I fucked up. I hate that. And it's so rampant, especially in like TCG, but like it's bad in Pokemon. There's a real lack of accountability.
So instead
as a whole from people within the Pokemon community, and it annoys the shit out of me.
Instead of giving them your money, you should give us your money for as little as $3 a month. You can subscribe.
Go to the02drop.com. It'll redirect you to our Buzzsprout page. You'll gain access to our Discord server, over 100 hours of bonus content. We play Mafia. We do limitless tours. We have good banters and some excellent
draft leagues.
Excellent VG players in the chat who'll give you help.
We literally have free coaching.
$3 a month.
Free VGC coaching. You get to be part of my pre-event summits.
Good stuff.
Invite only summits.
I'm gonna have to get into one of those. I'll have to get into it for Melbourne because at this point it looks like I'm not going to be at Melbourne.
It's just Chris molding for like 36 hours.
Great content. Yeah.
Can I just say though? So
we need to click record and post it next time.
I want to. I feel like, and Mark said this before, and I feel like other people might back me up here. I feel like I come up with these ideas, I spruik them on the podcast, or I spruik them in these Summit Discord chats. And then they get laughed at. And then like, weeks later, someone's piling it at some event. I'm like, guys, I told you. And this happens time and time and time again. For example, let's talk about, Zachary Weed's team. I don't know how much.
You're trying to use Blood Moon or Saluna. I told you to use Landorus.
No, Blood Moon and was like pre-Summit. That was Gay Bears. That was pre-Summit.
That was Gay Bears.
My team that I really liked the core of having like a Tailwind Tornadus with a choice band Lando T with Rock Slide, and I was winning on stream with that, winning on the showdown ladder with that during the summit. I ended up going back to the Dozo team, but sure enough, Zachary Weed finalist EUIC with Choice Band, Lando T, and Tornadus.
Crazy.
But the team that you used at Sydney got top 8 in Santiago.
Yeah.
And Anna Dondoza got top 8 in EUIC.
You look at, Frederick Nielsen, or one half of the Danish twins, superstars, Frederick and Nicolaj, the Bear Bros. His
not the gay Bear Bros.
His Dondozo.
Just the Bear Bros.
Yes.
Actual brothers.
For weeks and weeks, I've been running and fiercely fighting all the people saying I should be running Rocky Helmet and Unaware Dozo. I've been running Terra Grass, Covert Cloak, Oblivious Dondozo. I was adamant this was the correct call for the meta. Then Joseph...
Oblivious doesn't get its stats changed?
It's like Intimidate and...
Can't be
infatuated.
Because that's relevant in the modern game.
Look, there was someone...
Not getting intimidated is good.
Sorry, I was more specifically referring to the attraction.
The attract. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, if someone pulled that out on me, I would probably just like slow clap and just be like, well done.
There was someone at Sydney who had an amorous with Cute Charm because the night before, they were submitting a team at his name was Ethan, and he was I think he might have been from Brisbane, I can't remember, maybe from Melbourne, but he had an amorous on his team and he was up till 5 a.m. finishing the team and he didn't have an ability patch. So he had to run Cute Charm and amorous. It could come up.
Is that the ability? Is Cute Charm?
30% contact chance of being infatuated.
Default ability when it should have overcode.
So bad.
So my point was that so I'm writing this Adam and Zozo. Joseph Vigade started peddling on all his YouTube channels about how like this is the way to run it. It popped up at the VR tour we had just before Sydney. Sure enough, top 8 at EUIC, Oblivious, Covert Cloak, Terrorghast Dondozo.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
I told you so.
And if we go back to the beginning of Reg F, remember when I think Sumo took up the challenge, but I said someone built a Thundy team. Thunderous is really, really good. It's being slept on, right? Remember the Thunderous banter?
Yes, I do.
The fucking Italians were listening because...
Okay. But like, you can't just look at one Pokemon. It's the whole team that comes together.
True.
That makes that Pokemon shine, right?
Because that was just like Elizabeth's team with Thundy and something else on it.
Urshifu instead of Dondozo. Which is smart, actually, because Urshifu's the best Pokemon in the game. So might as well use that as the water type.
Nerf it.
Yeah. But no, I'll give you that. You were talking about Thunderous earlier on, but
it was Francesco Piopetto and Flavio Del Pidio. I think they both made like top 16.
Arash made that team, I'm pretty sure. Arash and Marty.
How often were those? It was almost PTSD triggering seeing like Prankster Thunderwave like paras on stream this week on the weekend. It was a little bit. It was a bit stressful. Not gonna lie.
You know, Thunderwave's got nerfed to 90 accuracy, and it doesn't matter. Like you just use it anyway.
Yeah.
It also the Eerie Impulse tech is hilarious because on stream you were looking at like -4 special attack Raging Bolts just doing nothing. And that's satisfying because I hate Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
There was also a
Raging Bolt is so good it makes it bad.
Fuck that thing. There's also a different Thunderous that made day 2, which also stole one of your techs. It was a Wheezing Dragapult.
Was this Juan Baraguero?
Sure was.
Stole my Dragapult
With
Wheezing.
Therian Thunderous Assault Vest. I'll have to double check. I just know they made day 2.
They made day 2?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Clamulet Iron Shreds. Wellspring and Ability Shield Ensign.
This is crazy.
Crazy team.
Oh, so you can intimidate still, yeah.
My point, I think I'm an ideas man. I just haven't got the raw talent to carry it over the line.
Give me your next idea for like a Pokemon.
Like best of 1 or best of 3 because I don't even know what circuit
they're
you're
the
in
same.
at the
They're
moment.
basically the same to me, honestly.
Alistair's playing honestly.
Well, this GC, I'm running Regigigas Wheezing because...
Yeah, you did mention that to me.
I've got some lines. I've got some ideas.
I feel like we're Drew's team.
Regigigas is difficult. Though.
And he never brings Zoroark.
It always does. It always does seem to like miss the KO.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but I mean, it is. Yeah, we'll talk about it offline.
Sure.
Although GC Summit this week, there will be a discussion on Regigigas Wheezing because I know it's a bit of a fan favorite here in Perth.
If you're listening to this, the summit's already happened, probably.
No, I might do a cheeky Friday summit.
We would have locked in by then.
Well, this comes out Thursday morning, Thursday night. This GLC night, but
leaving it late.
What do you reckon, Alistair? Building the Zoroark team and never bringing Zoroark.
Is this the Drew Bliss team?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just into a GC, just playing mind games for the whole weekend.
You can never throw game 2 if there is no game 2.
Exactly. You can never throw.
I think there's probably plans where you actually like need Zoroark to kill something early.
Probably, yeah. I think it's the Fluttermane.
Yeah, like Fluttermane or I don't know, like Urshifu, like with the Terra Stella. So hard to say, but
yeah. That was my rough thought. I was like, just bring something fun to the GC. I haven't done a GC in a while, to be honest.
Of course, Zoroark is even better in a GC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a drum roll? Do we have a drum roll sound effect? Or are we still there?
Kind of.
Just with the rim shot over and over again.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Get fucked, nerd.
Thank you for that great drum roll, Joel. Official update. There was a important mission that was given
At a EUIC.
Yes, it was to get good friend of the show, Marcos Perez.
Given to one of the least reliable people in the community.
It was given to 3 people because I had backups. I didn't want to trust a lot of people because after the letdown,
you didn't want to trust solely Alfie.
I did not because we were just getting DMs from Alfie the whole weekend. They're like, I don't know where he is. And there was like, it's like, dude, there's an Arcanine pairings list. You can see what table number he's on for a start.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to stalk him that badly. But otherwise, eyes. I mean, there's probably a lot of people in the building. It's probably maybe it's unfair to and Alfie did spend most of his weekend.
Probably 6,000 to 7,000 people in the center at one time.
You look at the wide shots on the video stream. It was insane.
Crazy.
And also, Alfie was probably spending most of his time in the merchandise shop buying merch for everybody. So I cannot be angry.
I spent so much money at that shop.
You really fucking did.
You weren't even there.
Yeah.
Dan and I are now proud owners of Mega T-Tar plushies.
Mega T-Tar plush. Yeah.
Awesome.
How much did that set you back?
I think in total I spent $130 on merch.
Damn.
I got the Mega Tita. I finally got someone to get me in our creamy plush.
Nice.
And what flavor is it, Dan?
It was the mint strawberry. I mean, I'm giving it to my wife as like brownie points. I was like, I got you a present. Here's my massive thing that we have to move across the country. And I got our creamy pins as well.
Nice.
I got T-Tar pins. Going to wear that when I become a professional caster and I become washed like Mark Murray. So where was I going with this? Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, the stickers.
So we had a mission. The mission was, because Moxie Boosted has like a laptop that he puts all the stickers on of all the podcasts he's been on. We've been trying to get him a sticker it's been at least 6 months. It's been a while. We failed. EUIC, I was like, right, we're doing it. I gave stickers to Brendan Robeson, friend of the show. I'm sure you're listening. Alfie Morgan, friend of the show. But also Hobbit.
Friend of the show.
Yes, Henry Rich got some stickers and he came through for us.
Yeah.
He also gave it to Aldrich as well, the Indonesian player.
Shout out Aldrich. Listen to our advice and...
Yeah, made day 2.
Made day 2.
I have a bomb. That's for you, Aldrich.
He was like 7-0 at some point.
day 2.
Yeah, that was insane.
He beat Joji. He was going off.
Fuck yeah.
Also, I had several people have commented that they thanked my advice for the instant or never clicks fake out advice.
Yeah.
It continues to carry people.
The fact that people are messaging us and being like, oh yeah, I listened to you guys and like you've helped me. I'm like, that's not our goal.
That was definitely not what we set out to do.
Nah, dog, that wasn't me.
But I can confirm I have had confirmation from Moxie Boosted himself.
He has
received three stickers.
Excellent. Round of applause, please.
Yes, applause music.
Where the fuck is it?
Mission accomplished.
We won't have to do it next time.
Hang on, I saw it. There it is.
We did it, boys.
We did it.
That's my boy.
Good job, Hobbit. And whoever else got stickers to... I think, definitely Moxie, Aldrich, and somebody else who said they got a sticker.
There was I did.
Did we get one to Braylon Boy? No.
I don't even know. Was he even there?
I don't know if he went. No, sorry. He would be NAIC.
He's NA, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Alaska's best player.
Maybe Westerland?
Oh, Westy.
Liam Westy got one, I think.
I don't know if he did. He didn't. He went 5-3. He had a good run at Birmingham, remember? So I had big hopes for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've printed another run of 500, so maybe I'll just try and get that to Hobbit, and Hobbit can take that to NA.
Maybe.
Sounds good.
Maybe we should go to NA.
I'm not going to NA. Sorry.
I was hoping Joel would be like, yeah, okay,
I don't want to get shot
pay for you.
It's in Louisiana.
And crocodiles with guns. Sorry, alligators with guns.
Gators.
Gators.
It's a red state, so you know.
That's a red.
You know.
Yeah, I think if there's one IC you go to, it's EUIC.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, if we're being honest, all of the ICs are kind of in dodgy places.
Yeah, London
is kind of, yeah.
As in like from like a terrorist threat or like
domestic violence, terrorism potential.
So what you're saying is the Melbourne was the best place for an IC?
Yes.
Okay.
Even then, probably Brisbane or Adelaide or Perth is better.
It's better, yeah.
Just in terms of like net safety, like you always numbers of attacks in London are relatively high, but it is a high population. America's not looking too great right now as a place. And Brazil is notorious for like cartel and gang
Yeah, I was
Players
definitely
action, like-
vigilant when I went to Brazil.
I can imagine, man.
Just imagine picturing you like with hired armed guards,
I've heard-
flanking you everywhere.
I've been told that in like for the judges that go to LAIC, they get bussed in and out of the hotel and are basically told, don't leave the hotel, don't leave the pavilion.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
Yet they took away OCIC.
Shocking. Anyway, I was promised more drama from EUIC. I must have missed some of it.
I watched the stream and I made notes. So I don't know if people can chime in if they watch the stream with their own drama or thoughts.
Ding, ding.
So, well, first of all, we should probably mention
noise.
that Wolf Glick's out of retirement at in-person events. He played EUIC to defend his crown.
Yep.
Pretty sure he got a special table because there was always a star.
Yeah, always a star on his
Arcanine.
number.
Yeah,
That's
he probably got
interesting.
like asked, or there's some kind of arrangement where he got to play like
I
a
hope he
secluded
did.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess he agreed to go. If he had that, safety.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask for like stagnant seating, so there is a potential that maybe.
Yep.
Pokemon is very aware of who he is and the crowd he draws. So like,
Of course.
allowing him to play and also providing him some privacy is not out of the realm of appropriateness.
Yeah.
If it gets him playing again, I'm happy for it.
Yeah, and I'm glad he did come because the stream match of him versus Geo was like
That's
very good.
crazy.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
what a
it
matchup.
was a matchup, but also like Battle of the World Champions.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
I mean, Gio kind of clapped him.
Went to 3 games, didn't it?
I don't reckon it did.
I didn't get to watch
I thought
this
they
game.
made the comment that it was 2-0.
Yeah. Do you know what I wrote down for that game? I thought, and this could be controversial, but I thought that Wolfie was throwing by having Clear Amulet on Chen Pao and not Sash. Because he didn't have Sash on anything else, right? And I know that it's obviously anti-intimidate and for Incineroar and stuff like that, and probably picks up some of their calc, maybe Sacred Sword or something. I don't know. But does Sacred Sword factor in intimidate drops?
No.
It doesn't anyway.
Yes.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It
It's
ignores
just-
defensive.
only ignores
defensive drop,
defensive.
yes.
Yeah.
But there was times on stream where like if Chen Pao had that sash and lived that attack, he probably would have won the game. Like it just to me, I don't reckon that was a good meta call. I'm open to, what do you think, Alistair?
I don't remember the full team, but the thing is, like, Wolf's has very high attention to detail. He's going to have specific defined reasons.
There was a reason
for
for
every
it.
choice made on the team. Every point of EVs.
We'll just wait
distributed.
6 months from now. There'll be a video about it and we can all learn the exact
It was
reason.
throat spray for rigor of Torkoal,
He loves
Wellspring,
his throat
Instinct.
spray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Torkoal's good. I'm sure he'll probably release a Patreon video
Yeah.
discussing his choices, and I'll ask Matt Slocum to let me know. I'm pretty sure.
Wolf, if you hear this, you
won't.
open invite to the show to come explain it to us at any time you want.
I would laugh. It would be the funniest thing in the world to me if Wolf listened to us because he's like,
That'd be crazy.
Like just a fun VGC thing that's
nice
like
breath of fresh air.
That's not too serious.
Yeah.
I would, if he told me that, I'd fucking die. I'd be
Yeah.
like, you're fucking with me.
Speaking of, if he is listening, I want to praise. I fucking love Bug Month. Like everyone's running with it. You look at like the comments on the stream of EUIC. Everyone talking about Bug Month. In like every YouTuber's videos, comments, like Twitter.
He didn't have
Month.
any bugs on his
It's
team.
not even a terror bug.
Not even Leech Life Incin. Like, come on.
Come on, where
Who
was
wants
it for
to
Bug
win?
Month?
Did you see any bugs in finals? I didn't think so.
Well, there is a video explaining why bug type is the worst type in the game. But we're going to buff it in a future episode when we talk about our 10 changes to the game.
Yes.
What else did I mention? I thought, okay, this was really, really, really cute.
He
So
went 10-3.
Yeah.
I think both him and Gio went 10-3.
Top 64.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, the stream was losing out, which put him
Honestly,
to X3.
it sounds like top 64, but the record's 10-3, which is actually so good.
There's
Wow.
1,400 people, so
It's crazy.
I wanted to comment on Francesco Piopero. He's one of the thunderous Italian players. He, first of all, was wearing it must have been like a good like scarf or something, but he had this amazing scarf he was wearing in every stream game. It had about 3 stream matches. So congrats on the scarf because I love a bit of fashion on stream, but also he had a really, really cute top 8 winning speech. So they asked him about Valentine's Day and he started shouting out his Valentine's Day dates. And I think it was super, super cute.
Yeah.
So he shouted out his roommate, Roberto Parente, who also top 4.
Yeah.
As his Valentine's Day date. And then he also made a comment about, and his Valentine's Day, Paul Chua on the side stream together. And then he said that their side stream date would be on YouTube forever for their kids to watch.
Yeah. That was so good.
It was like, I don't know if it was like meant to be like, playful, like, gay couple referencing, or there was just I don't know, but like it was just so cute.
No, it's just cute. Yeah. It's cute as fuck.
So I wanted to shout him out for that. That was really cool because, sometimes interviews are really boring.
Yes.
Yes. Like,
I don't know. He had a good NAIC interview as well, I remember.
I was going to go and watch it. I don't remember it.
I understand that Pokemon players are very like introverted and most likely going to have neurodivergence. You're allowed to have a little bit of personality.
Yeah.
When you're being interviewed. Just go and have your breakdown after you be interviewed.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess if I got interviewed, I'd be like kind of worried about saying something I'm not supposed to say.
I'd be very worried about being an Australian.
Yeah, exactly. Remember Nils had to get muted last...
No, I don't.
2 years ago, last year or 2 years ago?
Was that when he won?
When he won EUIC in the last Reg F 2024. Yeah.
I don't.
At the end, he said I was shitting bricks.
Oh.
And they basically cut all the sound for a little bit during the interview, and then it came back on.
I don't remember.
I would, in the heat of the moment, I would worry what I'd slip out with.
NFRs.
Yeah, probably not that. Speaking of which, what do you think about when Johnny's last week's episode, he was saying that he was pronouncing it sook. He had no idea what a sook is. So if you want to know what a sook
that's
is.
That's what you would read it as.
Yeah, true. If you want to know what a sook is, Johnny and others listening, what Pengy and Better Campo did on Twitter.
That was a sook.
That's having a sook.
Yeah, it's having a sook. Yeah.
Sook book. No,
look.
Yeah, you're probably right though. I probably would look at that and say
you would look at that?
You'd look at it?
You probably wouldn't think of it. You're right.
It's hard when you see a word that you haven't heard before to like enunciate it properly.
Yeah.
Like I saw this comedian do a bit where he was like talking to Gen Zers and he was like asking them their favorite Marvel characters. And one of them was like, I like Rogue. He's like, and he was like, do you mean Rogue? He's like, what?
Oh, no.
He's like, is it pronounced like, is it spelled like ROGUE?
Rogue.
He's like, yeah, that's pronounced Rogue. Oh.
Like, awkward.
Sometimes if you don't hear things.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
Simone Sanvito got interviewed on day one. And obviously his English is not his first language, but he was trying to explain like the cast were listening like advice to like other players to get better at the game. Mm-hmm. And the way he said it was just, I found it very, very comical. I'm not going to put an accent on because I'll get cancelled, but
just think of the really good TV docuseries Chernobyl.
Yeah.
They speak in an English accent and that is about Russia. So you're allowed to speak in your own voice.
So you want to put an English accent on, like a proper British?
Sure.
Hello, governor. No, I won't.
Hello, gov. There's been an explosion in your reactor, innit?
He said, and I'm trying to quote exactly here, my advice to one day win a regional is to get out there, play, lose, learn from your mistakes, play harder next time. And if you're still a loser, play harder next time. It's like
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I also want to have a crack at Ashton Cox.
A
crack.
Okay.
The mask wearing Ashton Cox. Shout out to the friends who made my Pokemon for me. I don't do terror raids, man.
I saw that.
He said that on stream.
And it made me angry.
It made me viscerally angry.
It doesn't even really matter, let's be honest, but it made me angry somebody saying it.
But like, I make all my own Pokemon and I feel like I get red for filth for it.
Yep.
It just frustrates me that I'm like, every time a big event comes up, I'm like farming terror shards, I'm farming money so I can EV it with the vitamins, stuff like that. And then other people are just like, hey mate, can you guys make me my Pokemon? Because I'm Ashton Cox and I'm like a big deal and I've got minions where are my fucking minions?
I'm sure if you ask nicely.
I know someone like Bradford would.
Yeah.
Because he's like a goat.
The goat.
I love him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bradford, shout out if you're listening.
Did you ask for an Indeedee in the chat as well?
I did.
Yeah.
I asked if anyone had a zero. And then Kieran was like, no, you're better off going max. Free training, free advice, coaching. You're better off with a max speed IV Indeedee so that you can outspeed a Raging Bolt and do some Dazzling Gleam chip.
Which actually came up in the finals.
Actually came up in the finals.
Yeah, I was surprised by that myself, actually. Yeah, I was like, what?
So unless you don't want a min speed Indeedee. I mean, obviously your speed tying within Rillaboom for like terrain wars. But I think most Rillabooms have a little bit like 12 speed. Like they have a little bit of speed, right?
Yeah, usually like 4, 12, 20.
Yeah. So if you just run like 0 EVs but 31 IV speed in DD, that is the optimal in DD. So I withdrew my request for it.
Okay.
But that's not asking someone to make my Pokemon for me. I would do a trade for Pokemon, then I would EV it myself, nature.
You could still
cap.
ask somebody to do that for you.
I could. I just feel like it's my platform that I'm going to die on this hill, and I can't go back on my word.
Fair.
Sure.
I mean, it's better to source your own Pokemon if possible, because then you know for sure that it's not hacked or there's nothing wrong with it. I know at one of the UICs I went to, someone got DQ'd because their
friend gave them a shitty mon.
Yeah, a shitty mon, yeah. So, yeah, to prevent any of that possibility, I try to source them myself.
The whole thing with Darshan, right? That went that big spiral.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Ursaluna? I think.
Yeah. It was an Ursaluna that like someone had like trade. No, it was like a shiny Ursaring from like an old game that someone had traded to Legends to evolve.
To do the P block.
And then like traded, and then it ended up being like it's a hack thing. I don't know.
So yeah. Just try to get your own mons, but I get it. You know, we all have jobs.
Well, not everybody.
Not everyone. Yeah,
me and Marcus Dion do.
Yeah,
the only ones.
Yeah, the only ones. Until I see proof.
What you could do is like now that EUIC is like, well, maybe not now because we're probably going to finish playing Scarlet and Violet, but like for future games, just try to get on top of that shit. Like in the off season, you know, after big events where you don't have much else. Going on preparation.
I think the amount of grinding that we within like the WAVGC community did of raids in the first 2 months of Scavvy has set me up for like the rest of the whole time that I've played. And admittedly, I haven't played as much as like Dan or Chris or yourself, Alistair, but like I've never needed for anything else. Since that initial setup, like I got to like 9 million. I got to like 9 million Pokédollars and like, you know, I admittedly did the dupe glitch to like get like 100 ability patches and stuff, but like I played the shit out of the game in the first month to get those things before it all got patched out and whatnot.
Another little helpful advice I'd recommend for people that I do, because obviously we have to fly to every regional now.
We do.
If you're listening to Pico, we're like Perth regionals.
You could drive.
Or you could drive. But one thing is like you've got, I mean, I know.
I'd be down for that.
I know some people read, some people watch movies over, but on a flight, if you got like say a 3-hour flight, get your Switch
Play
out.
some ZA.
I spent the flight to Sydney playing like the Ace Academy, like Academy tournament you do at like the school where you just,
for the dollars.
Yes, I had like what's the amulet coin and like happy hour of my Zoroark, whatever. So I was just farming money in that for like 2 hours, and then I spent an hour running around farming berries and feathers for like the EV up and down.
I love feathers.
Feathers, yep. Trademarked feathers, farming feathers, and and I had like all the money, all the berries, all the feathers, and the feathers.
So you just set when it comes, to tournament registration,
and then also like doing raids as I was going around finding berries. Like, I don't know, just kill 3 hours doing that.
So I had a negative experience with this because I had like replays downloaded on my phone. I had a notebook. I was writing out lines, what I should be doing.
Doing lines on the plane.
Yeah,
Were we on the same plane? No, that was the flight home.
And
so you didn't invite me? What the fuck?
This old lady next to me is like, what are you doing? And then I had to fucking explain it all to her. I'm like, I don't know how to make this not weird. And then it just like went on the whole thing. I'm like, you just leave me alone. I haven't finished my prep right now.
Imagine if this like little old lady would turn around and go, okay, so what's your line into P2 Selena?
That'd be high.
That'd be so high.
You're like, right, lock in, little old lady.
She's like, all right, I'll get on the Wi-Fi. Let's run scrims.
What's your showdown news today?
Man,
if only.
I just see that me in like 30 years, I'll be flying somewhere and there'll be like a kid prepping for a tournament. I'll be like,
yeah.
You want to run some scrims?
I think about that, like being old and like still winning at VGC. I think that's just so funny to me.
Good.
Yeah.
I would love to continue to be part of this community until I die, basically.
An actual seniors division.
An actual, they got to do it like at some point. Yeah. What would they do? They would probably do veterans, right? That's the, because they've got masters, ace trainers is doing well in the season, surely be like veterans.
Can we have our
or
own?
would TPCI might not do that as an American company. They might not do
Not sure.
veterans.
Yeah, I'm a vet.
Can we have
Yeah.
Elites.
Can veterans have their own separate area so that we've got like priority bathrooms with our like dodgy bladders? We can like,
And
so
shit legs and
Exactly.
Comfy chairs.
all Herman Miller Aeron chairs, please.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's like a cafe that only has like soft foods.
Soup.
Yes, and like your own like make a cup of tea station.
Yeah.
And there's a private announcer that tells you instead of like the big blaring announcement through the
Yes.
speakers. Yeah.
Like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. The
come
next
to-
round is starting. Please check your stand.
It'd be pretty cool. Like, give it 10, 20 years.
Yeah,
and-
because the problem with like in sports, that group, the older people, is called masters in most sports that I've seen. Like there's the Masters Games, right? Where like every year it's somewhere in Australia and the 45s plus go play their sport. Masters is taken by like our top division already, but it would be very cool to see that in like
It would be.
And we need the team sheets blown up like an A1 laminated
Jesus.
team sheet, so we don't have to have our glasses on.
no fine font.
I actually really hate the regional team sheets.
It's actually not that easy to read, is it? I
No.
find it actually quite counterintuitive when I'm trying to like find the right Pokemon.
They're so used to like looking in a box and
Yeah.
it's like
I'm used
Is
to,
it-
I'm used to looking down, not across.
that's right, it's a cross, isn't it?
To
Yeah.
be fair, the strat of folding it in half and putting it behind the switch in the dock,
Yeah.
that's,
I saw you doing that and then I saw a bunch of other people
yeah.
copy. I was like, oh, that's
It makes
Very
it so
smart.
much easier, but yeah, I don't like when we're used to the big ones.
at locals.
Yeah.
we get spoiled at locals, that's for sure.
Especially there's always like some fucking opponent who's like thrown it in their bag. It's creased. You can't even read it half the time.
It's like
Yeah.
it's wet.
So they've just tried nibbling on the corner.
my God.
Someone's drawing a dick on it. What's wrong, Joel?
I don't know if I should say it. In Sydney, somebody spilled like a 2-liter water bottle in their bag.
Piss bag.
It was like the piss bag. And I ended up being the judge who had to like pick it up and like sop it so that it stopped leaking. Because like when you're at an event, you're meant to like clean up spills, right? So like see this guy's bag is like leaking. He had a full 2-liter bottle and it fell over. It was like one of those Kmart ones with the pop top. Spilt all through his bag. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I like had to get the paper towel and like sop it for him. I was like, you can't put this on a seat or anything, dude. Like you need it.
Imagine if like your Switch was in there or your deck box.
Luckily, he was already playing. I think
okay.
he had magic cards in there. So like he had some magic cards.
Was it
get-
watertight now?
Yeah, some magic cards got obliterated.
Heavily played.
Yeah.
Heavy
condition.
played.
If my opponent reaches into their wet bag and hands me their team sheet, I'm slapping them. Like,
You're like, we are fighting right now.
Can I do a sneaky mouth breather of the year nomination? We don't do this very often.
Yep.
I kind of
I
like
don't even know where we're up to. I can't remember who's been
kind
nominated.
of like a 2-for-1. So like between the Pokemon Company spending more money on a Super Bowl ad than they did on the entire of Legends ZA, plus them screwing Yuto Kimura over in going X2 in Top Card. I just feel like in general, whoever's running Pokemon needs a mouth breather of the year nomination.
they get on the list every year.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
So
And we
is
need to
your- is
hold
your-
them accountable?
Is your nomination for Pokemon or is it for Play Pokemon?
Ooh, so Play Pokemon, is it they under the same jurisdiction?
Not really.
Okay, well, Play Pokemon.
Play Pokemon does events,
I
brother.
think for changing the rule unnecessarily, I think Play Pokemon.
I don't think it was unnecessary. I just don't think it was thought out.
It should have also been highlighted in the changes section of that document,
It should have.
which it was not.
Oh, okay. Well, then should we put them on, or should we put the Pokemon? I think that. Well, I think they
No.
both need to be on
I
separately.
love Play Pokemon. I love Play Pokemon. I'm so grateful for everything they do for us.
Yeah,
Even
put Lady
as
Gaga
this stuff
on.
happens.
And if you'd like to sponsor Alice or something, okay, fine. Just put Big Picker for the Super Bowl ad then.
I think Big Pika for the Super Bowl ad. Knowing how much a Super Bowl ad costs and knowing what their budget was for ZA, aggravating.
It is aggravating. Yeah.
Wild is what it is.
And then knowing that they would spend that much on an ad, but like
they wouldn't even go to the ad for champions.
the winner of Worlds still only gets 10 grand or 20 grand.
It's 50 grand.
30,000 for VG.
30 for VG, 50 for TCG.
Yep.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You're spending millions on an ad
Yeah.
for a little 30-second jerk off.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm glad we've agreed that they're going on the list.
Yeah. I think even regionals TCG is 10K, right? And then we're
6K.
6K for VG.
And it used to be 7.5 last season, I think, before they made more changes of when it flows down more.
Yeah. So there's more flow downwards and less up top heavy, which is not a bad thing, but
Just leave the top the same.
it shouldn't have been, $1 billion indie company.
Speaking of $1 billion, did you see Logan Paul's quote brackets PSA 10
the
Illustrated
most
Pikachu
expensive
sold?
card ever sold.
There's no way
It
the
sold.
Illustrator's PSA 10.
It's
the
PSA
only
8
one.
at best, but it's here and there. I've got PSA 8s on my shelf right now that are in better condition than that Pikachu. Just quietly, it sold for, this is American dollars,
Like 5.
16,492,000 American dollars.
That's crazy.
That is like $25 million Australian.
I really want the TCG bubble to pop, but I don't want it to pop before I sell all my stuff to go to Japan.
How about can we just pop it for like Charizards and Illustrated Pikachus, and then like the little middle ground people like me with with a couple of Umbreons and Titars, don't pop that bubble.
That Ace Trainer card sells for so much as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
$400.
It was $600 when it first came out, and now that like the rest of the world has it, it's $450.
But it's maintaining that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a shit card. People,
Yeah, why?
People will pay
The back
for
that
anything.
extra Ace Trainer thing is really cool, though, I'll say.
yeah.
The front of that other one was like, yeah, whatever. But I like the other bit.
I didn't get one, so let's not talk about it anymore.
Pull one out for Alfie, who was 1 CP short.
I was 8 CP.
That is so funny. Oh, Alfie.
Before we move on from EUIC,
Yeah.
there was 16 Australians I want to give shout outs to.
Good.
They attended, and there was also some other drama with round buys we need to touch on as the last bit of drama.
True.
So 16 Aussies. I'll shout out everyone who went. Starting from the bottom, we had Colton Temple, who ran the triple Reggie team.
He was 1/420.
Yeah.
Well, it says on mine 1/419.
Plays it.
Are you on Lab Mouse?
I'm on Pokedata.
I'm on Lab Mouse. He was 1/420.
03. Galvin Hugh
Galvin.
was 1-3, running a Roaring Moon balance with a P2. Mike Barnes 3-5 with Marco's son 2.0. Diego 3-4 with his Diego
With
hard
Diego?
trick room. With Diego, yep. There's a Galarian Articuno on there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whoa.
Well, that Diego's team.
Yeah, it had Galarian Articuno on it.
Crazy.
Hang on, I'm going to bring up the pace. How many protects?
Oh, 0. We asked him, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just
right.
asked him. Yeah.
Next was Reynaldo Bowles, 4-4, running Genie Bros, Flutter, Golden Go, Wellspring, Insin. Local Perthian, Brennan Robeson, 4-4, also running Marco's son. Jack Palace, 4-4, running a 2-2-2 Dozo with Teal Mask, Glamora, and then Flutterfish.
Hype.
Hobbit, Henry Rich, friend of the show, was running the Ursaluna Guts Tail Room team. Christopher Gibson, 5-3, running, I believe looks like Kerry's team. Tobo, friend of the show, 5-3, also the Guts Ursa Tail Room team. Thomas, Tiger Tom Dervin, 5-3, running Drew Bliss's Brisbane winning team.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
Zorok, Reggie, Chloe Bork, who was running the core she's been running this entire kind of format with the Citrus Berry Entei, Chien Pao, Bolt, Lando, Joji, 9-4, running the P2 Ursa stuff.
He said he's never running Tornadus again.
Too many Bleakwind misses.
Yeah.
I don't blame him either.
Yeah, look, I have a love-hate relationship with that thing.
Same.
Yoav Reuven was not running Gapdos. Very unfortunate. He hyped it up so
Coward.
much. Yeah, coward. It was his Bolt balance and he went 9-4. Matthew Robinson, also 9-4, running Crown Town.
And ended Juan Salerno's undefeated streak.
Yes. First person to beat him from the...
He was 7-0 at some point as well, I think, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was. He was
Well,
really
plus, the undefeated event beforehand. So
Yeah. Damn.
he was running Dim 6. If you saw the
Yep.
Sydney results with Crown Town and that Life, wasn't Banded Urshi Rapid. And then the best performance from
That was
Aussies.
it. No, that was it. There's no other Australians.
Oh, come on.
No, Nick Khan came 5th with a
Mr.
record
Adidas himself.
of 13-2.
Huge.
Bolt balance, but the Japanese version with the Lando and Chien Pao. He appeared on the side stream a couple of times.
Was he wearing Adidas?
you're not allowed to see. When he was on the main stream, he had the Play Pokemon shirt over the top of it.
Oh, damn.
But
Yes,
he
was.
He was. We could see the little collar poking through. But no, insane run. Like he beat Shohei to get into the top eight.
Yeah, huge.
And then unfortunately did not get the auto invite, but got enough CP to become number 1 in the region. So
nice.
Amazing effort.
Yeah.
Everyone I
Good
think
job,
was
Nico.
cheering him on to get that extra invite slot. So
Yeah. Be a huge boon for us to like steal one
yeah.
from like EU or North American events or whatever.
But yeah,
He finished first in Swiss.
yeah.
It was 12-1. Yeah, 12-1. First and then beat Shohei and then lost to Federico. Really hard matchup.
Imagine finishing
Yeah.
1 in Swiss and then like seeing that your top 16 match is Shohei Kimura. You'd be like, why the fuck did I finish first?
EUIC,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It could be anyone really good.
It could be.
That should have been the mainstream match.
It should have.
Yeah.
I mean, we still got to watch it on the side stream.
Yeah, I'm really glad we
Yeah.
did. And what a set.
What a set,
it's
yeah.
just
That was such a good update to this broadcast in general was
Yes.
when they had downtime going to the side streams
Yeah.
and showing that and
Yeah.
having them commentate over the side streams.
Some feedback would be
So good.
the Twitch gambling. Like they did not know what was going on. The mod's like, oh, another match. Let's put the gambling on. And the results already been on. So you could like either look back and, hey, 3 points, or it would just cut off halfway through because it's the next proper round. And they wouldn't pay you out. So everyone's like, what?
I made like 30K on one bet.
Did you?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think it was like Gomez versus Camporossi. No. It was like 2 Italians playing. I think.
Gomez is not Italian.
No. Or was it Gomez?
Espanol.
I can't remember. 2 Europeans were playing, and I was like, "This guy has it in the bag." I think it was Alex Gomez versus someone, and yeah, Alex won. I bet like all of my stuff and got like
Money.
2.1 multiplier back. I was like,
Damn.
"Great! Now I'm gonna have to try and get another."
So why can we do this but we can't have Game Corner in a Pokemon game?
Don't know. 9 players at EUIC submitted a team and didn't rock up.
Nice. Who are the O2 droppers though? That's what we want to know.
2 O2 droppers, 1 from Germany, 1 from UC. So it's either Yona or Yuna. Yuna Gelat, when O2 from Germany, they were running Galarian Moltres, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Hisuian Arcanine, Wellspring, and Fluttermane. And then Mark Paxton from UC. Was running Roaring Moon, Landorus, Incarnate, Incin, Urshifu Rapid, Farigiraf, and Amoonguss. So only 2 O2 droppers from
Poor effort, guys. Come on.
Might do better.
from 1,400
100,
players.
Oh, so wasn't the 27 we needed?
The 27.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
for
to get you to it. Yeah.
for the 17 people to get into cut. Or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Too bad.
Too bad.
But yeah, there was also random buy drama.
Yes.
And I'm not saying the sexual kind. Weird things were happening
Yeah.
where a player who was 2-1 got a round 4 buy.
Yeah.
Pokidata was like tweeting out like what is happening. I'm looking in the rules. I don't know what's going on. Someone found the player, tagged them in it, and he retweeted it and said his friend dropped because he was 0-3 and the judge confused his ID number with his. So they dropped the player who was 2-1. He told the judge about it and they just gave him the round 4 buy.
What?
So he was 2-1 and then just
And you
randomly.
get like
a free win.
3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So I don't know. That was weird. If you looked at like a bunch of the rounds, there's like 4 people who had buys.
Yeah.
And this player, their handle is at Argent_MJ. They also,
Isn't Argent the Doom reference? Isn't that what powers the BFG?
I don't know, man.
Okay. Never mind.
Sorry, no idea.
Fuck, that's a nerdy reference.
And yeah, with this tournament structure, phase 1 was the 8 games, but day 1 they played the first round of phase 2. And this player's opponent didn't rock up for the first game, so they just got a free win.
That's
to go 7-2.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I don't know, gifted run, I guess. They're still in top cut contention for day 2, phase 2. So
I know it's written in the rules that we play 8 rounds day 1, and then I think it's the right thing to play 9 rounds on day 1.
Not
Yeah,
for
these
TCG.
big events. No, for TCG, I think it's the right thing as well.
It's a long day.
It is, but it still should only be 10 hours.
If you're going to show like multiple top 8s and top 4s, then I think it probably needs to happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, day 2 is just going to be way too long, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Unless
And that is the...
Championship Sunday, they pad it out quite a bit. Could they not just do like the semi-finals on Championship
2
Sunday?
hours of Championship Sundays unite.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were talking about it. They won't run it simultaneously with different broadcasts, like streams to swap between games.
Yeah.
Like I think Championship Sunday would be cool if it was like the top
8.
4. Or top 8 just to see all of them as well. Like
And then just have VGC Championship Sunday stream, TCG Championship Sunday stream.
Exactly.
And then Unite Championship Sunday stream.
It's a great idea, but we know what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Which is capture all audiences into one.
They don't
stream.
need their YouTube views in like money. They've got money to
BG
spend.
gets the views anyway.
And a step
it was
3 a.m.
It was very funny on day one. I was watching on Twitch and I saw like the viewership of all events. And do you know who Chris Heroes is? Chris Heroes is a Unite streamer. He was doing a co-stream of the Unite event that had more views than the Pokemon official stream.
Yeah.
And you know, the official had Spraggles, who's a relatively entertaining person.
Yes, I know these people.
And Chris Heroes is a very dry German kid.
Not to bring up League of Legends for all esports references, but that happens with the pro play in that there's the European circuit. There's like a prominent like coach / owner streamer. His co-stream does way more, like 10 times more than the official broadcast because they like him. They think he's funny. He has better, I guess, analysis of the gameplay.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised it happens like that, especially like with a MOBA. So
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair. I would just found it very surprising because obviously I don't watch League and all that shit. But yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen for VG.
No.
I would
No.
still watch the main one.
Yeah.
Look,
Unless it was like, what, Aaron and Wolf again. Like,
if you had
They did like their own co-stream.
if Aaron and Wolf combined to do a co-stream, Pokemon would have no views.
yeah, they just pay them to do it properly.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Your go-to trio would be like Wolf, Cybertron, and Rosemary.
I don't mind Charlie.
I really enjoy Lou.
Yeah, Lou's good as
Lou
well.
was
She's very articulate and doesn't stutter. Like everything flows very well.
Yeah.
Jamie Boat was okay at EUIC.
I like Lee.
Lee Provost.
Provost, yeah.
Yeah, shout out Lee. Thanks for
Shout
following
out
us
all
on
the casters.
Thanks for following us on Twitter.
They commentated my first stream game.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
My first official stream game.
That's very cool. I wonder if Osiris watched the Brisbane stream and then like followed Mark through to O2.
Maybe.
Somebody's doing something illegal in your
Maybe
area.
they misclicked.
Is there, because there's a helicopter flying over?
Yeah, that's a plane. That's not a helicopter.
Okay. Well, then why are you saying someone's doing something illegal in my area?
Because it's nighttime.
Oh. I live in a nice suburb. Thank you very much.
How dare. Yeah.
Doubt.
Can I do tweet of the week?
Yep.
So there was, okay, so apart from that one with the Charlie Kirk, there was like, it was so many good. There was M12 Cowboy tweeted, "How cute is that Pokemon? They should make a and that was the Sandy Gast plushie that literally looks like a flashlight. Like
My God.
like if any Pokemon,
It doesn't look like a good flashlight.
no, I reckon.
No.
But okay, I don't have one, so I can't.
Gunasua over here.
There was the tweet that you.
We're soundboarding too close to the sun. I've got too many pages to go through now.
It seems like a separate soundboard like the DJs have.
Yeah.
There was the tweet about Yuto Kimura, the only person ever to play a win and out.
Poor soul.
So good.
I thought that was a pretty good tweet.
That's
Like,
a good tweet though.
It sucks, but it's very funny.
Gabriel, Gardy, and
Yeah.
Kimu.
There was the tweet from @Mental Syndrome that said EUIC 2026 headline, Italy surrenders. And it's like the news article for World War II. Because obviously Italy had 2 players in top 4.
Yeah.
And both of them lost to American players.
Yeah.
So I guess you could draw parallels with World War II there. But yeah, Italy surrenders. I thought that was very funny. It was a really good weekend for Twitter.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Zachary Weed tweeted something after he lost. So he's Wim VGC.
The dankest player in VGC.
Yeah, Wim Scott VG on Twitter. Zachary Weed posted a photo of himself with a dead rose in his hand, like a wilted rose in his hand, saying, "Got Paul Cheward." Poor guy. So yeah, he's Valentine's Day date. Broke his heart. Do I have any other tweets? That'll do.
Sick.
Fully sick.
We might wrap it up there. It's a pretty informative ep so far.
Dan and I one day will talk about our Sydney runs.
One day.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Are we going to get you back to an Australian regionals anytime soon, Alistair?
Not sure about this season, but next year, maybe. We'll see. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Any final thoughts, Dan?
I hadn't thought about my final thoughts.
Okay. Shout out Claire, changed her profile picture again.
Good on you, Claire.
Good on you, Claire.
Did you get a notification for it?
I did for some reason.
What the fuck?
I asked because I also got it for some reason.
I was like, I don't interact with Claire on Facebook. Why am I getting notified that she changed her profile picture? Did you get notified that your sister changed her profile picture?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Let me check. So I haven't checked Facebook today. Maybe I did.
I didn't, but I don't have Facebook on my phone.
Are you stalking my sister's Facebook?
No, we're friends on Facebook, and Facebook decided that both Dan and I should know that Claire changed her profile picture.
Okay.
How long does it take you to open Facebook?
I've looked at it. I didn't get a notification.
Thank you for informing us of that. So shout out Claire. That's my final thought.
Good thought.
Have you had time to think? Chris, final thoughts?
I'm reading through my notes. It's just comments about my mum fat shaming me last week. My hairdresser breaking my will to live. There's a few other things, but this is all going to be on the bottom cut. And if you want to hear that, do the spiel, Joel.
I thought you already did the spiel.
We did, yeah.
But we do it multiple times an episode. Come on. Fine, get Alice's final thoughts then.
Yeah. Alice, final thoughts?
I just wanted to further congratulate Nicholas Khan because I've known him since he was a young boy, junior. We've taken many planes together over the years. His brother won an NAIC in 2017. Christopher Khan, who went like X1 and Swiss and then dominated. He beat Paul Chua in the finals as well.
I thought Chris was a TCG player.
He started
TCG.
as he's a TCG world champion
in seniors.
Moved to VG because of his brother. So that was a legendary run, and Nick almost did it again. Would have been really hype. We're really rooting for you, but still impressive result. Like finishing first in Swiss at that tournament and getting top 8. Amazing.
Backing it up by taking out former Japanese world champion.
Yeah.
In your first round of cut.
Huge.
So good.
Yeah.
Like it's a shame
good
he
win
was
too. Like
2 wins short of doing that. But yeah. Great run. Yeah. I've known my first run in to Nick was at 2014 TCG Nationals where he was running around with his DS.
Yep.
Getting people to play the sounds of Pokemon, and he was like guessing the Pokemon based on the sound. At like, I don't know how old he is now, but that's 13 years ago. I think he was like 6 or something. He would have been like
6, yeah.
Yeah,
but I think he's 19 this year, something like that, or 18.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been around for a very long time. Very good result. Come and chat to us. Would love to know about it from you.
For sure.
Quick question for everyone. Like back with the OG podcast crew, before we lost Ethan, we were just you, me, Ethan, Dan, and Mark. We had 10 cats between us.
Yeah.
Have we? I think with Alistair and Kieran minus Ethan, have we broken that record? How many cats do you own?
Well, they're not technically mine, but
do they live with you?
No.
We're counting them.
My dad's cottage's cats. There's 2.
Okay. So Ethan had how many? Okay, so I've got 2. You've got 3. It's 5.
Yeah.
I've got 1. I did have 2 when we first started this.
Okay, so we're 6. You've got 2. That's 8. Mark's got 2. That's 10. Now, Kieran has a cat. I just don't know how many.
Well, it's at least 11.
We've got a new record of cats on the podcast.
Pussy Central.
We love them.
We are pussy magnets. What can we say? I did find my shout out. I was in my scrims for the Sydney Regional Crisis Summit.
Yeah.
Crisis Summit. I did a lot of best of 3 matches on Showdown, and I came across a lovely guy. His username was Brooks Boss, Broox Boss. He was running Wheezing Gigas, and we had a cool match, and he said he was going to take that team to Seattle, which is coming up. And I started giving him a shout out on the podcast if you listened. So shout out to you, Brooks Boss. Good luck at Seattle with your Wheezing Gigas team. I am rooting for you. Get on stream and win.
Smang it, girl.
Smang it?
Smash it and bang.
Oh,
Smang it, girl.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Have you not heard that song? We'll play it in the bottom cut. Dan?
For $3 a month, you can hear the bottom cut, including Smang It Girl, Play Mafia, and our Draft League.
And 70s modeling photos of my mother.
Yeah.
That's worth the $3 alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a great addition to our GC stream. I have to set markup with it to add it to his OBS.
I forgot about that. Oh.
We kept it a secret for so long that made it funnier.
I was cackling at home, like constantly messaging Dan, being like, how has this motherfucker not seen this?
I was about, I got up to about 20 something shots. So let's factor that in.
Messy,
I was
man.
blind. I couldn't even see what buttons I was pushing.
I know. It was messy. Anyway, tune in for that, friends, and we'll be here next week, probably. Until next time.
Probably.
How's everyone's levels? Does anyone want more, less?
Levels of one, like expendable cash, because my levels could go up a bit. Thanks, John.
No, what I want.
Get fucked, nerd.
That's the important one.
Yes.
So when we go through the O2 droppers, we can congratulate them.
We've got to do that for Sydney too. I think there was at least one that we didn't shout out. Yeah.
There were plenty of O1s at EUIC. So obviously people who didn't rock up at all.
Oh yeah, did you take screenshots and stuff of the shit that happened with the buys and
the
judges dropping the wrong person and then he got a free win?
They got a free win, yeah.
And then his opponent didn't rock up for the win in it. No.
What? So that happened to the same person?
Yep.
God damn.
Alistair's giving out just free coaching advice in the VGC.
Making it worth their money.
Yeah.
It was good.
Thanks.
Alistair's goated.
Kieran, time you stepped up a bit, I think, in the VGC Discord server. Thanks.
Nah, I think Kieran's he's chill. He's going down the professional Pokemon player pathway, I think.
Oh, gross. Like, I give out my good advice free on the main episodes, and people just run with it and claim it as their own shit.
Yeah, I mean, fucking
no comment.
Fucking what's his face? Alfred? No. Who the fuck is the
Hitchcock?
one? No. The dude who was like, Aldrich.
Oh, Aldrich.
Aldrich. Yeah. He's like, I've listened to the potty. I've done what they've said, and I made day 2. I was like,
see,
we deliver the goods.
He was also listening at the airport.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
With no headphones.
No headphones.
Yeah.
free
Raw
publicity.
Dumbass, listen to I Have a Bomb bit with no headphones on.
Somebody, one of the people I flew over with had it on there, but they were like listening relatively loud on their headset. And apparently the like old lady they were sitting next to just like turned and looked at them.
I'm just hearing we need to do a few more C-bombs on the main
Or just
episodes.
bombs.
Just bombs for anyone flying. Alrighty. Shall we crack into it, gentlemen?
Some room tone, please. No, I was complimented on my hosting duties last weekend.
It was actually a very entertaining episode.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said it was a pleasure to listen to both episodes last week.
It was very good. It was very well done. I am devastated I couldn't make it. Emma was on the verge of a proper mentee bee. So I was like, I better just fucking stay home.
I mean, I would have appreciated the company. So like, maybe we could have made out while those two did. So.
While they were going at it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There was a lot of tension there.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere, unfortunately.
No, probably not. But
You want to know something funny? I have a terrible gator.
Yep.
And the moment you like started going down that pathway, I was like, I was like, okay.
no, I didn't know either until I listened to the episode. I haven't really met Drew.
Yeah, I mean, I've run into Drew like a few times because of like table judging and stream judging and stuff, and I just didn't click.
Yeah,
I just thought he was just like an American.
Ordinary guy. Yeah. Well, I didn't even know he was American.
Neither did I. And because he's always hung out with the Brisbane crew. I always just, when I've seen him at regionals the last couple of years, he doesn't strike me as someone that screams approachable. Like he's not someone that I can just go up to, hey, how's your run going like today? Like now that I know him, obviously I can do that. But I didn't get like the approachable vibes from him. So this regional was the first time I ever had a conversation with him.
Okay. I got the opposite, to be honest.
Yeah, inviting vibes.
Yeah. Just like chill dude. Spoke to him a little bit while I was waiting for Yu Zhang to like finish up his match because he won his semi and then he just hung out at the stream area waiting. So got to chill bang with Bree for a bit. Drew Bliss. I keep wanting to say Drew Brees because I'm a fucking...
You said Zachary Webb before as well. You're all over the place.
Because I'm a fucking sports nerd.
Get it all out of your head now.
Yeah.
Think of chill dudes. It was really my favorite probably part of the two interviews we did last week was getting Johnny to call me a cunt. It was so satisfying.